I wish I had eyes in the back of my head. I've been working on my pride, but the rest of me cares. Every time I feel alive, it be love in the air. You my sinner, don't fold like it's Vanity Fair. Every time that I be down, then I be running to you. It's ironic that I'm scared, but I'm calling you boo. Please don't ghost me, love me, hug me, hold me, see me, grow me. I see whole thing, bragging, boasting. To all of my working on my pride, I've been working on my pride, yeah. I've been really scared, but then really trying, yeah. Never bite my tongue when there's something on my mind, yeah. Baby, you a gem, I never leave you under mine, yeah. Prayers just a phase and we get it back in line, yeah. Love, pray you stay around me forever and never leave me. We gon' get together forever, I know you need me. It ain't hard to love you, I promise that shit is easy. I can see the future so vivid, I think it's 3D. Stay the night forever and ever, I think I'm needy. Being my reflection, my mirror, I know you see me, need me, easy. Hug me, love me, trust me, love me, love me.
So, why do I spend my birthday by myself? Well, for one, when it comes to birthdays, I am extremely sensitive because of the timing, as well as a lot of recurring things that have happened in the past, such as family or people I considered friends, straight up forgetting my birthday. I'm not joking. Even my own parents have forgotten my birthday. And this has happened very often to the point where it's a bit numbing. It felt like a constant repetition of me showing up for people in their lives, special occasions and birthdays, but not really getting the same in return. In addition, I feel as though birthdays are just a reminder that a whole nother year has passed, so I can't help but go into reflection mode, whether I want to or not. My mind just starts racing about all the things that have happened within the past 12 months, the situations I've been through, the people I've met, and it becomes a lot. The timing of my birthday doesn't help with this either, because 2 weeks before it is Christmas, and that time of the year already evoked so much emotion because I wanted to see my family in New York and wasn't able to due to the cost. Then you hit New Year's literally the next week, and that's a reflective turning point in and of itself. Then exactly a week past that is my birthday, and it's a lot. People think it's a lot for them as far as gifting and celebrating, but the emotional toll on me is just overwhelming. In general, planning birthdays is a really hard and awkward thing for me. Growing up in New York, I kind of slipped into the mindset that no one would want to do anything for my birthday because it's typically freezing outside or some type of blizzard. Hell, I didn't even want to leave my house under those conditions. So it's hard to shift out of that, that way of thinking after moving to LA. And it didn't help that in the weeks leading up to my birthday this year, it was cold and raining practically every single day in LA. So I just didn't think about celebrating it at all. People would text and ask, "Hey, Becca, do you want to do anything for your birthday?" And I would have to tell them, no, or I don't know, because I genuinely didn't. And even when I started thinking about celebrating my birthday, I began contemplating, who do I want to be around me on that day? This past year, I experienced so much financial strain. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I was getting riddled with health issues and what seemed like a new diagnosis every week, all while being in a very transitional time of my life. If I told you all the things that are wrong with my body, you'd be like, Becca, what the hell? And just with my birthday being at the beginning of each year, I feel as though it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the year. So instead of just thinking about who I want to be around me for my birthday, it extends into who do I see myself getting closer with for the rest of the year. So I can't help but think about things like, what have my friendships looked like in the past year? Who around me triggers past trauma? Who has been there to support me? Who are the people that I've shown up for? And who has shown up for me in return? And I felt like Once I did that reflection, the number of people that I saw in my corner just kept dwindling down more and more. I thought it'd be just ingenuous of me to have people surrounding me on my birthday that I was so unsure of. So I decided to just forgo the whole group outing thing altogether this year. I instead thought about the things I enjoy, that would make me happy on that day. And I'm really into nature and art. I love seeing different plants and scenery, and that's when the Huntington Gardens came to mind. The first time I visited the gardens was during a date, and I had an amazing time, but we didn't get a chance to see everything, so I always had it in mind to go back and thought, you know what? That'd be a perfect place to go for my birthday. So literally a day or two before my birthday, I bought a ticket online, got all cute the day of, put on a little dress that I was wearing sweatpants for the past year, staying at home indoors and stuff. So, I was like, let me just change up the pace a little bit, put on a little dress, even though I don't know what the weather, what's in store for me. I put it on, I went out, and it was probably the best thing I could have done for my birthday. It was so peaceful and serene. I got to be around people without having to be around people in the same sense, where I could feel this sense of togetherness, yet seclusion at the same time. I don't know, it was weird, but a good weird. I feel like it was a great way to kind of refresh for the new year and just kind of breathe, Being around all that nature and stuff just helped me take a step back and breathe, to be honest. And I felt like I hadn't taken a breath in a long time. So yeah. Even though I have people in my life, I spent my birthday alone. And I don't regret it.